Rick Byrd, Belmont University.
Coach, tell us your general thoughts about the upcoming season.
You know, it's a different team for us. We're younger than we've been in a long time. That brings a lot of pluses. You got a lot of enthusiasm and a lot of guys battling to earn their spot, and makes practices good. I like our guys. I like our team. I just think we're going to have a little bit of a learning curve.
What do you like most about this team?
Well, the strength of our team is in our backcourt. We've got really good guards. We've got returning guards that are very good. We've got a transfer in Taylor Barnett. We've got a guy in Spencer Turner that's never got to play a lot, and he's healthy and playing well. So we got good depth back there, experience and proven ability to play in the OVC. So that's the strength of our team.
And on the opposite side of that, what about a challenge for this team this year?
Well, the youth and the lack of experience in games, and the youth is all in the front court. All of our post players are either sophomores or freshmen, and very little game experience. They don't understand yet how much tougher they need to get and more physical they need to get and what the game's going to be like. And so again, I think the first part of the season it'll be tough for us to get through some of that.
What are your thoughts overall on the OVC this year?
You know, I don't spend a lot of time worrying about anybody but our team. Obviously, I have some ideas about how many people Murray State have back and then Morehead State have back, and you know, we're all optimistic and excited. There's not a team in Division I that isn't that way right now, and what you find, I think, is that rarely do these preseason polls turn out to be the way that it is, and so that's why we play.
What will it take for this Belmont Bruin team to cut down the nets in Nashville in March?
Well, I think it will take the maturity of our inside guys more than anything else. Again, proven guards at this level of basketball, and I think they're even better than they've been. But you can't win championships without the ability to rebound and to score it inside and to get some extra points with offensive rebound points. It's very tough to do that. So I think their development and their how quickly they can adapt to the college game when they've been high school players for the most part is what we need.
So the OVC has placed several players in the NBA over the past few years. What do you think has led to that recent surge in NBA talent in our league?
You know, I don't know. Obviously, in the OVC, and I can name you about 20-something other conferences, you're not recruiting top 100 players, and so I think it's cyclical. I think that we all have to get lucky to end up with a guy that was good enough to play in the NBA. Maybe lucky and good. Maybe good evaluation of a guy who's a hidden gem, and we think he is, and we're fortunate that somebody else doesn't recruit him at the highest level. But there's certainly an element of good fortune to ending up with an Ian Clark in our case. That's an NBA player.
Lastly, just talk to me about your non-conference schedule.
Well, it's pretty stout. It usually is these days. It's not easy to schedule. We've got a lot of good folks. We continue a series with Middle Tennessee State, but we pick up a series with Western Kentucky and with Evansville, and of course we've got our Lipscomb rivalry, and we're going to Butler, and we're going to VCU, two historic programs at this point, and on, several other games that are going to be demanding. So it'll make us wake up in a hurry. We may not make it through that with a stellar record, but if it makes our team better, and that's what I always like to think, playing good people make you better, then hopefully we'll be ready come January 1st.